Blue Beetle issue 6, written by Keith Giffen and Scott Collins, and art by Scott Collins. You didn't read this one either, did you?
No, I didn't.
It's kind of annoying though, because you were the Blue Beetle fan going into Rebirth.
Yeah, I like it. I like the book a lot. It's not something I like. I don't know. I have the same enthusiasm for the book, which is what I mean. I enjoy it more than I do Hal Jordan the Green Lantern Corps.
You're just making it very, very difficult to discuss this. Issue 6. This was Jaime kind of like confronting Ted and being like, right, stop your bullshit. Tell me what's going on. Ted's still kind of evasive. He's Jaime's mother's there as well, and he's like, look, do you actually know what's going on? And Ted basically admits that he doesn't think he can take the scarab off. It's probably too fusioned into him at this point to ever remove it. He doesn't know of a way, and he reveals that he knew someone else who died with it. And Jaime gets pissed off, and he runs off. He leaves, and he's just like, well, let him go cool off. He needs to blow off steam, and he'll make the right choice. And Jaime's mother's like, and what right choice is that, Mr. Cord? And he doesn't answer. But they talk about all the the hidden tunnel that we had in the previous issue, and that there's this thing trying to get to the scarab, and Jaime, he sort of remembers the thing going after his mother, and it pisses him off even more. So he actually goes into the tunnel. He goes hunting.
That's never going to be a bad move.
No, in a pissed off mood, and he kind of gets his ass kicked, and the big bad green dude actually kind of pulls his like soul out of him. It's like it takes him out of him, and then the evil voice that the green dude's talking to, which might be, I'm not sure who it's meant to be. It might, because whoever it is, this evil voice takes over the like Jaime's body, the Blue Beetle, while his like soul
takes over the scarab.
Yeah, while his soul's just kind of hanging in limbo, like just asleep, and the Blue Beetle like becomes chunky. It almost looks like the Hulkbuster armor from Age of Ultron, but Blue Beetle-esque with all the blue and.
I wonder if it's the Reach controlling their suit.
Possibly. And then this is when Dr. Fate shows up and says, right, I've tried to let this play out. I trusted that idiot Ted Cord. I need to step in. And it ends in a big, huge cliffhanger page of Fate and Big Bad Blue Beetle about to square off.
I do like Fate.
And it says at the end, next issue, Blue Beetle versus Dr. Fate. So.
Okay. Like I say, the Reach is the one that seems the obvious choice for me. Like, whatever this green one is, that's taking him out of his body. Maybe it's because they want their suit back. They want the scarab, but they can't control it while he's there. He's fighting them. So let's take him out of the equation, and then they can have the scarab back for themselves under their control.
Yeah, but Dr. Fate's there ready to intervene.
Also, I could be chatting complete bollocks. There could be nothing at all. What it is, it's just the thing that springs to mind.
Yeah, it's very possible. It's very possible. I enjoyed the issue well enough. It's kind of... Blue Beetle's in a really weird place for me, where it's like... I do enjoy it when I read it, but it's one that I always like, alright, yeah, I need to read Blue Beetle. It's always like right at the bottom of the pile, and it's always kind of... Like, I enjoy the characters, but I don't like them as much as a lot of the other like books that I read.
Yeah, I get that.
It's... I don't know, it's kind of a weird... spot. I'll be honest, it is kind of one that I think probably I'd enjoy better in trade, reading in bulk. Yeah, I was just it's kind of fine. It's a little bit wordy at times, which I think is maybe why it does feel like a bit more of a stretch to read.
Yeah,
but no, I'm down with it for now. I'm curious to see how the arc ends, because I assume we must be hitting the end now, since it's issue 6 going into 7. I feel like
it's one of those weird ones where it doesn't necessarily feel like it's split up into arcs as much as some of the other books.
Maybe.
Like it kind of feels like this is very continuous at this point.
I feel like we have to get to a point soon where Jaime accepts that, okay, I'm going to be the Blue Beetle, I'm going to be a hero. Because we're not there yet. He's still just kind of whinging and not wanting to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd guess that's when he fights to reclaim his body, and he's like, no, I am going to be this. Even if not to be a hero, but to keep it under his control at first.
Yeah. So it's maybe more of a burden, but maybe over time.
Yeah, it's something where it's not that he wants to be a hero, but he doesn't want. He accepts that the scarab in his body is his responsibility, and he doesn't want to let it hurt anyone else. Oh, can see it going that way.
That's Blue Beetle. Very consistent with the past issues, especially in art, because it's been Collins has done the art for all of it, so it looks the exact same as the previous issues.
Yeah, it's nice to see him keeping up.
And for the most part, that's a good thing. I think maybe it falls maybe slightly into that Superwoman territory for the odd page here or there, where it's just maybe a little bit too much.
Yeah,
And as a result, the action panels are maybe a little bit less coherent.
just a few too many panels on the page every so often.
Yeah, every so often. Not as much as Superwoman by any means, but just during the fights, I think there's maybe one or two moments where I had to go back and look at two panels again just to like really understand what just happened.
That's been a case throughout the entire series up to this point.
Yeah,
where every so often that's happened.
Yeah, it's just just a few moments. It has been kind of consistent, but it happened again at the end here when the green dude was fighting the evil Blue Beetle.
Well, at least it's consistent in its flaws.
well, no, that's a pause. That was another question, but yeah.